The following presentation about Germany is brought to you by Aubrey Anderson, Courtney Sladek, and Xochitl Garcia, who are currently students at UT Thales Management 5360 class. Welcome to Germany, Europe's largest economy and the fourth largest economy of the world. Germany shares borders with 9 European countries. These include Russia, Denmark, Poland, the Czech Republic, Switzerland, Austria, France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Germany's largest city is Berlin, with about 3.5 million people. The currency used is the euro. The country itself is comprised of 16 federal states. While these states slightly differ in regards to, for example, education and transportation regulations, most laws are held on a federal level. Germany has a total population of about 80 million people and covers an area of 357,168 square kilometers. Population has been declining over the last years primarily due to demographic shifts resulting from a fairly low birth rate. Let's examine the Pestel model to gain a greater understanding of this country. Politically, Germany is a federal parliamentary republic. The executive branch consists of the federal president and the federal cabinet, as well as the head of government, which is currently Chancellor Angela Merkel. The judicial branch consists of the federal constitutional court, while the legislative branch consists of the Bundestag and Bundesrat. Unlike the United States, Germany is a direct democracy, meaning that individuals are directly elected into office. Germany is also a multi-party system, with the two major parties being the Christian Democratic Union and the Social Democratic Party. Germany is politically free with a freedom rating of 1.0. As the following chart shows, Germany has been considered to be more free than the United States over the past 13 years. Rule of law also has been higher, indicating that contracts and regulations are truly binding. Historically, Germany has been politically stable with the exception of the period between 2000 and 2004. This decrease resulted from the 2001 terrorist attacks that influenced the entire world. The decrease was especially drastic in the United States, as the attacks led to the Iraq War. Overall, Germany had less corruption than the United States. However, in 1999, several corruption scandals erupted which deeply shook the image of Germany being corruption-free. Germany reacted and illegalized the bribing of foreign officials, which consequently improved the Corruption Perception Index. Let's talk about economic indicators. Germany is a social market economy and the fourth largest economy by nominal GDP. The country is further a founding member of the European Union and the Eurozone. As one may expect, foreign direct investments, including yearly inflows and yearly outflows, are larger in the United States due to its larger size and population. Germany's yearly inflows peaked in 1999 and 2000, primarily due to the European Union and the introduction of the euro. Yearly outflows have remained fairly consistent at about $100 billion. Due to its strong economy, Germany heavily engages in international trade. The composition of its top 10 imports and exports has not changed much in the past 20 years. In fact, machinery and electronics are still number one, accounting for about 25% of both imports and exports. Transportation equipment and chemicals are also important commodities that Germany trades on the global markets. The euro was introduced in 1999. Initially, the euro was fairly weak compared to the US dollar. However, in 2002, a shift took place and the euro got stronger and has remained stronger compared to the US dollar. Historically, annual inflation in Germany has been between 1 and 2%, which is about 1% lower compared to inflation in the United States.
Let's take a look at Germany's economic indicators. Let's start with GDP. Germany is the fourth largest GDP in the world, followed behind the United States, China, and Japan. While the U.S. has experienced a continual increase, Germany has seen modest gains. A look at GDP per capita PPP shows Germany and the United States paralleling, although the United States is slightly ahead of Germany by $8,569. GDP growth dropped, much like the United States, in 2008 and again in 2012 as the Euro crisis dampened German growth. Germany saw double-digit unemployment as of 2005 due to stagnation. Since then, Germany has seen a steady decrease in unemployment. Germany is ranked 17th in the 2016 Index of Economic Freedom. It's ranked 8th out of 43 countries in the European region. Germany is open to global commerce. Now we'll discuss the sociocultural aspects of Germany. According to Treppenauer's measures, Germany is similar to the United States in many measures. However, it varies with achieved versus description. Germans appreciate titles and hierarchy much more than Americans. A look at Hofstede's dimension shows us that the U.S. is strikingly higher than Germany in individualism in spite of Germany's high ranking. On long-term orientation, Germany wins this one. They show a strong propensity to save and invest. In Germany, there's an even split between Protestants and Roman Catholics. This is the birthplace of Lutheranism. It should come as no surprise that Germany is made up of Germans. Germany has seen an increase in its Human Development Index score because of life expectancy increases, schooling increases, and GNI per capita increase. Currently, Germany outranks the United States on HDI. Due to shocking PISA scores in 2000, Germans initiated a number of reforms in its education systems. 2012 shows that Germany is ahead of the United States in all categories. Let's take a look at Germany's technology. The United States has more than 6 times the number of patent applications than Germany. A look of research and development shows a much different tale. Germany clearly exceeds the United States on this, and no other country in Europe has invested as much in research and development as Germany. Our final technological aspect is scientific and technical journal articles. The United States has 4 times as many articles as Germany.
Now let's move on to environmental.
The Environmental Performance Index ranks Germany 30 out of a possible 180 in comparison to the US, which ranks 26th overall.
And scored better in 5 out of the 9 categories. Germany's most notable increases came from fisheries and air quality, while Germany's most notable decreases came from forests. Fisheries increased from 132 in 2006 to 106 in 2016. Air quality increased from 167 in 2006 to 137 in 2016. Forests decreased from 50 in 2006 to 51 in 2016. Germany leads the way in climate protection and is a pioneer in the development of renewable energies. Germany does this in 3 ways. First, nuclear phase-out. In 2011, there were 17 nuclear power plants. By 2022, there should be 0. Second, in 2014, the Renewable Energy Act was updated and ensures investors in renewable energy receive compensation. Third, tax puts high price on environmentally unfriendly activities. Moving on to legal. Germany is a civil law country in comparison to the United States, which is a common law country. Federal Court of Justice court consists of 127 judges, including the court president, vice presidents, and preceding judges, and other judges, and organized into 25 senates subdivided into 12 civil panels, 5 criminal panels, and 8 special panels. Federal Constitutional Court consists of 2 senates, each subdivided into 3 chambers, each with the chairman and 8 members. Court is divided into Federal Administrative Court, Federal Finance Court, Federal Labor Court, Federal Social Court. Each of the 16 German states or land has its own constitutional court and a hierarchy of ordinary, civil, criminal, family, and specialized courts. Germany is currently ranked 9th in Western Europe and 16th in the world on the International Property Rights Index. Germany's International Property Rights Index was steady in 2007 and 2008 and started to decline after 2008. On average, over the last several years, Germany has maintained a higher ranking on the legal and political environmental scale. In the physical property rights ranking, protection of property rights is a higher priority in Germany than in the United States. Germany and the United States both have strong intellectual property rights. As seen in intellectual property rights, although both Germany and the United States have high patent protection priority, the United States has a slight lead in this area and among other intellectual property right areas. Now let's move on to our SWOT analysis. Strengths. Germany has the 4th largest economy of the world. They have a political freedom ranking of 1. They are leaders in export due to sharing borders with 9 other countries. Germany has rules that ensure high minimum wage, and they have a strong legal structure to enforce property rights. Weaknesses. 65% of revenue comes from labor taxes. Germany has very large, strict labor unions. Decline in population is primarily due to demographic shifts resulting from low birth rates. Opportunity. A growing amount with increased job opportunities. Inflows of FDI continue to rise because of the Germans' knowledge on technology. Germany ranks 5th in world's most attractive investment places. Threats. Germany has vast competition that arises. Germany also has markets that have reached equilibrium, which makes them mature markets. Their government controls and regulations are binding. Terrorism with the influx of Syrian refugees and increase of shootings and terror raids. We hope you find this video informative.